Hello everyone, and welcome to French Fry Trades. Today, we're going to be building this CSX GP30 locomotive in an early yellow nose paint scheme. And this is what it looks like here. So let's get right into the build. So as usual, we're going to start off with the rear coupler. So take a dark oak stair and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block forward on the bottom middle, we're going to put 3 black stone brick blocks and an upside down black stone brick stair facing outward on either side of it. Then 5 black stone brick blocks above it. Then come in front of it in the center, and we'll do a 3 block tall T shape in the middle. Then put a torch on either side of the second layer, and in front of that do a 5x3 of black stone brick block coming out to each side of the tracks. Then we're going to put 3 oak slabs on this side gap for the stairs, and 3 on this side. Then we're going to come on top of the back here. We're going to put 3 upside down black stone brick stairs on the top middle. Then we're going to open a fence gate on bottom above each rail here and here. Then we're going to put 2 oak fence gates here, 2 here, and up here 2 dark oak fence gates and a wither skeleton skull. Then we'll come in front of this. In front of this on bottom, we're going to put a fence gate on each rail. Then on the middle, in front of that, we're going to do a black stone brick block and a black stone brick slab. Then 2 fence gates, then a black stone brick slab and a block. Then we'll take out netherite for the wheels, 1 here and here, and do the same thing on this side. In the gaps between the wheels here, we're going to put 4 sideways lightning rods on either side. Then we're going to put a fence gate here and here. Then go through and put a hopper on the side of all 4 of these wheels. Then we'll crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 4 of these hoppers. Then we'll come up top with black stone brick block and do a line right down the middle to the front of this, aligned with these fence gates. Then a full row of dark oak fence gates on the side of it here, and a full row of dark oak fence gates on this side over here. Then in front of this, we'll go to black stone brick block again on the bottom middle. We're going to go 3 wide in the center, and we'll start extending that forward. And we're going to make that 11 blocks long, so a 3 by 11. Then we'll put 11 upside down black stone brick stairs facing outward on the side of it here. And then same thing over here, a full row of upside down stairs on this side of it. Then we'll come up top on the front with black stone brick block and do 2 rows of 3 at the front and 2 rows of 3 at the back middle. Then we're going to need black stone brick slab again. And we'll go on the upper hitbox 3 wide here and come right across this with your slabs until it gets to the front here. So we have this little hole through the middle of this here. Then we'll come in front of this on bottom and put a fence gate on each rail again. Then we'll do a netherite wheel on each rail. In the middle, a black stone brick block and a slab. Then 2 fence gates, a black stone brick slab and a block. And then a netherite wheel here and here. Put a fence gate on the end of these 2 wheels, and then a hopper on the side of all 4 of the wheels. Then crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 4 of these hoppers. Then in between the wheels here, we're going to put 4 sideways lightning rods across this gap and 4 on this side. Then we'll take Blackstone brick block right down the top middle till you're aligned with these fence gates. Then a full row of dark oak fence gates on the side of it here. And a full row of dark oak fence gates on this side over here. Then in front of this, we'll do a 5x3 of Blackstone brick block coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a T shape in the middle. And put a torch on either side of the second layer. In front of that, on the bottom middle, 3 forward-facing Blackstone brick stairs and an upside-down stair facing outward on either side. Above that, a block in the middle, 2 upside-down stairs on either side. Then 3 upside-down stairs on the top middle. Then 3 oak slabs coming up this side gap. 3 oak slabs on this side. Take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and stack it up to the middle second block here. Under it, a dark oak fence gate. Then we'll open a fence gate above each rail. Then put 2 oak fence gates here, 2 here, and up here, 2 dark oak fence gates and a wither skeleton skull. Now we're going to come out the front of this fuel tank section and put an inward facing dragon head on either side of the front of it. Behind that, we're going to put a sideways dark oak fence gate on either side. And then behind that, we're going to do a full row of sideways anvils for an air tank, right to the back of this fuel tank. And then same thing on this side, a full row of sideways anvils over here. Then, we're going to come stand up here and crouch and put a single deep slate tile slab on top of all 4 of these hoppers. Then move down a hitbox to do 1 here and here, 1 here, and 1 here. Then we'll repeat it on the front truck, so come up here and crouch. 1 slab on top of all 4 hoppers. Move down a hitbox, 1 here, and here, 1 here, and here. Then come on the side of the truck, 2 deep slate tile blocks in this center gap, and 2 fence gates on the side of it. Repeat it on the other side. So 2 blocks here, and 2 fence gates. Then we got to get the back truck. 2 deep slate tile blocks here, 2 fence gates, and 1 more corner to go. Do the same thing over here. Then we're going to take out a skeleton skull and put 1 skeleton skull above each wheel. Same thing up front. Then we'll get the other side. 1 above each of these 2 wheels. And 1 more corner to go. Same thing back here. Then come up here and crouch again, and we're going to put a lightning rod here and here. And then here and here. Then repeat it at the front truck. So do 1 lightning rod here and here. 1 here and here. Then we're going to come up top with Blackstone brick block on this 3rd layer, and we're going to fill the whole top middle 3 with Blackstone brick block, and we're going to bring it down all the way to the other end of the locomotive. Right down to the back here. Next, we need to get a polish andesite stair and slab. We're going to come up above where this dragon head is, and we're going to put 2 upside down stairs back to back right above the dragon head like this. And then same thing on this side here. Then we're going to put a wither skeleton skull on the side here and here. Then go to polish andesite slabs on this upper hitbox and fill both sides of this all the way in across here. Then come behind the stairs and bring the slabs all the way down to the back. And then same thing on this side. Fill this whole side on the upper hitbox with polished andesite slabs up here. And now the base is done and we can come up front. We're going to come on top of the front on the 3rd block in, and we're going to change this one and this one to blue wool. Then a pattern of yellow concrete like this. On the next layer, blue concrete in the middle, and then another layer of yellow above it. Come behind it, put a blue concrete on the top middle there. Over here, we're going to do 2 columns of 3 light gray concrete. Then we're going to do 2 in the middle, 1 here with a brewing stand, 1 light gray above it, 3 light gray here. On the top middle, put 2 blue wool. Then do a temporary block right here. Put a warp trap door and open it, take out the block. Then crouch and put a blue banner on the front of this trap door. Then while we still have all these supplies, we'll do the back end. So come to the back on the 3rd block in. Change these 2 to blue wool. Do a pattern of 3 yellow concrete like this. Then another layer. The 3rd layer gets a blue concrete in the center and 2 more layers of yellow above it. Then 5 yellow stained glass panes here and 5 here. And then we'll come back up front here. Up here on the bottom, 2 light gray shulker boxes, and then another 4 coming back. Then we'll do the same thing here, 2 here, and another 4 coming back. And at the back of this one, a column of 2 light gray concrete right here. Then 4 light gray right here. On this side, we're going to start up right here and do 5 light gray concrete across this. Then back here, put 2 ladders here. Then we'll come up here. At the back, we're going to do light gray concrete, 2 blue, then a door, turn this way and a door going that way. On this side, we do light gray at the front, then 2 blue concrete, then a door, turn this way and a door going backwards. Then 2 black stained glass panes here and a blue concrete. Same thing here, 2 stained glass panes and a blue concrete. Then we'll come on this side and put a white stained glass pane here. Now, we need to make a banner, so come into a loom, blue banner, light gray dye, make the bottom half light gray. Then we're going to come and crouch on the side of this door, we're going to put a blue banner, and then the blue and gray one right under it like that, so it hides that door from the side view. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. A blue banner, and then the blue and gray one under it. And then that hides the door from that side view. Then we'll do the top of the cab here. So we're going to switch over and take out warped stairs. Since we don't have actual blue stairs, you could also use dark prismarine if you wanted. We're going to put 4 outward facing stairs on top here and 4 on this side. Then go ahead and fill the middle of this roof all with blue concrete. Then 1 on this front middle and a blue stained glass pane on either side of it. Then we're going to come back here, do a column of light gray concrete on either side like this, up to the top of each side. Then behind that on each side, we're going to do a 3x4 of light gray concrete coming back. And then we're going to put 3 polished basalt on either side of the top with the pattern going vertical. Then on this side only, on the bottom, start behind the cab and do a row of warped slabs coming back, and stop when you're above this burst back wheel here. Then come back up in this corner, and we're going to do 3 rows of 4 light gray stained glass panes here. Then up here, light gray and 3 black stained glass panes. Now come to the back right here and do a line of 8 light gray concrete coming forward, and then make that 4 blocks tall. So an 8x4 here, and then do the same thing on this side, an 8x4 on this side. Then we'll come up top, start back here in the middle, and do a line of bedrock right up the center. Then on the side of this at the back, we're going to do 3 iron bars, a light gray concrete, and then 4 iron bars. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. 3 iron bars, light gray, 4 iron bars. Then take out warped slabs for the fans. We're going to do 1 plus shape right here, and 1 at the very front of this. Put a trapdoor in the center of each, and then a daylight sensor on this center. Then we'll come up on this middle section, and we're just going to fill this whole side in, 5 blocks tall, with light gray concrete, up to the top. And then same thing on this side, fill this all in with light gray concrete up to the top. And then we'll also fill this whole top middle with light gray concrete. Now come on the side of the top in front of this iron bar and put a polished andesite slab on the top of each side. And In front of it, a backward facing upside down polished andesite stair on either side. Then we'll do 3 outward facing deep slate tile stairs on either side. Then an outward facing single polished andesite stair in the front of it on each side here and here. Then in front of this, we're going to bring polished andesite slabs across this section of the top till it meets up at the cab here. And then the same thing on this side, except we'll have to take off this top row of stained glass panes because I forgot about this slab section. Put slabs across here. Then we'll come on top of the cab. Up here in the middle, 2 warped slabs in the center. And then a warp trap door on either side of the back. Behind this, a 3x3 of warped slabs right here. Then we'll do the dynamic brake van. So we're going to come in the middle, aligned with these deep slate tile stairs, knock out this center block, put in bedrock, a trapdoor, and surround it with 4 warp slabs. Then we'll put a warp slab here and come forward by 4. And same thing on this side. And actually we'll bring our warp slabs all the way to the front of this section on the outer edge, and same thing here. Then skip 1 block in front of this, do 3 warp slabs, then 1 on each side with a smoker in the middle, and fill the rest in front of it with warp slabs. Then we'll start going anywhere we haven't built something up here with blue carpet. Cover all that, get down and in between all these fans, and in between this one, and 1 on each of these back 3 blocks. Then come down here, do a row of blue carpet across this. On this back porch, a T-shape. Then start right here and come all the way up this side with blue carpet. Then we'll come up front, crouch, get 2 on these shulker boxes. Then come around this corner, a T-shape on the nose, 2 here, and 1 on this shulker box. Then finally, cover the top of this nose all with blue carpet here. Then we're going to put 3 yellow stained glass panes on either side of the nose like this. And then we'll do our railings, so take out an oak fence. Right here, come up 4. Then right here, we're going to come up 3 and over 1 and up 2 right here. Same thing on this side, up 4 here, here up 3 and over 1 and up 2. Then we're going to put 2 warp fences here, 2 here, and a chain across the gap. Then we'll come back here. We're going to put an oak fence here and then up 1, and then 2 warp fences here. Come to this side, put an oak fence here, up 1, then a warped 1, up 1, and over 1. So it looks like that. Then we'll come to the back, go back to oak fences. Right here, we're going to come up 4. Here, we're going to come up 3, over 1, up 2. Here, we're going to come up 4. Here, we're going to come up 3, over 1, up 2. Then 2 warp fences here, 2 here, a chain across the gap. Then take your warp fence and connect it up right here. And start bringing it forward up this walkway. When we get right here, we're going to come up 2 and over 1. And then we'll come over here and come to the back and do the other side with our warp fence. So connect it up right here and come straight forward across this. And right here, we're going to put 1 on the top right there. Now we'll come up front on the top middle, put a glow item frame with a frog light here. Then we're going to put a birch sign on the side with our number, which is going to be 4209. Same thing on this side. Hit them both with a glow egg sack. Then we'll detail the back end. So come back here. We're going to put a glow item frame with a frog light here. And on the side of this, we're going to do an oak sign with 4209. And same thing on the other side. And hit these ones both with blue dye and a glowing sack. Then on this left hand side, we're going to grab oak fence gates And we're going to put 2 right here and 1 above the sign, and then open them all. Now we need to make some banners, so come into a loom with a light gray banner in blue dye. Put a vertical on the left, a horizontal on the top and bottom. New banner. Horizontal on the bottom and top, and a diagonal, new banner. A diagonal, the other diagonal. Then go to light gray dye and put a light gray border around all 3 of these. Then we'll do a new banner and put a blue stripe on the bottom. We're going to take this one with the blue stripe on the bottom. We're going to start right here, put a row across the cab. Then come behind the stained glass pane and do a full row of these banners all the way down the side of the locomotive to the back here. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. Start right here with this banner and come all the way forward with it. And then we'll put some across the bottom of the cab here to get the blue stripe on there. Then we're going to come up under this dynamic brake section here for our lettering. We're going to put CSX with a gap of space between each banner. And do the same thing on this side. Right here, put CSX with a gap of space between each one. Now come back into a loom with a black banner in blue dye and put a blue border on it. And then make the bottom half light gray. And this is for the cab window. So we're going to come up here and we're going to place that on this side right here. Then we'll do the interior. So come on inside here. We'll throw some frog lights down in the bottom for hidden lighting. Then at the same level of the door, fill this all in with smooth stone slabs so there's a floor. On this back middle, we'll put 2 blast furnaces sideways. Then we're going to put a stair on either side for seats. On the middle up here, a netherite with 2 levers on it. And now our interior is all completed here. So there we have it, folks. We've completed our CSX GP30 locomotive in the early yellow nose paint scheme here. I hope everyone enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.